How do I get stuff on my glasses, bro?
I don't know. Why are you dirty?
I don't know.
Why are you dirty, Sean?
Wash your eyelashes.
Yeah, why are you a dirty boy?
Yeah, I do wash
Stop
my
touching your
eyelashes.
glasses.
I do have long eyelashes.
You know, if you don't wash your eyelashes, you can get like little eyelash mites.
What?
I did. That's, you know what? Let's move. Let's
I
just
thought
move
you had
away.
that anyway.
What?
You know
That's how
what?
you gotta clean your eyelashes and clean your face.
I don't believe you.
I know they have
What?
they have like specific eyelid.
How would you
cleaners
have
'cause it's a
eyelash
thinner thing of
mites and
skin.
not know? Is
'Cause
this
they're
all right, well, you know what? Fine.
microscopic.
Let's do this. Is it a woman thing? Do women have their
only
fake
women get
eyelashes and their
eyelash
makeup,
mites.
and the mites
No,
are
no,
attracted
this
to the
is-
makeup and the fake eyelashes?
This is a human dust thing.
Eric,
Like
let me see your eyes.
No,
Yeah,
they're
open wide.
microscopic.
I
You
can
cannot
them.
see.
I mean,
You're
That's some
infested
power.
with mites.
If I can't see them, then I don't care.
You have eyelash.
Have you ever wondered-
eyelice?
Eyelice.
Eyelice.
When
No.
you have something stuck in your eye, but there's literally nothing there.
Sounds like a
No,
Brazilian
no,
sports game.
no, stop. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. No.
So when your eye itches,
you're not,
that
you're not,
means-
you're not
yeah.
ruining my
when
day
your when
today.
your
That's
eyes
not
when your
happening.
eyes itch, that just means
No,
you have
you know
bugs
what? All right,
can't
fine.
see
You know what?
on
Fuck
there.
it. Let's
Before the
let's
comments
get
yell
right
at me,
into
that's
it.
not legit. I'm just fucking with them. But
Billy,
you do get
No, it is.
eyelash
You are
mites.
you
I
are
mean,
you are infested
is
with bugs,
true.
Billy.
There
Yeah.
are skin mites too.
I mean,
Yeah.
Nope, we're
some
just
of our
moving on.
billies are probably infested with.
I mean,
way
you want to talk
worse.
about how dust is created? We can talk about how dust
Yeah.
is
Nope.
created.
Let's
All
talk.
the
Let's
dead
talk.
particles,
Let's talk
dead
about the
skin
fact
cells.
that Diddy was caught diddling.
I mean, did he stay diddling, dude?
Did he stay diddling?
with like 1,000 bottles.
heard about
of
this, Eric?
Baby oil and
Do
baby
you pay attention to the
lotion.
news?
I don't have.
Diddy has been convicted.
You're not on the Diddy newsletter?
I don't have live TV.
P Diddy, you know P
dude.
Diddy.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about the news.
You know Diddy.
I know who Diddy is.
Is it, wait,
Diddlin.
Sean. Before I say this, is this an alleged thing or has he been actually like charged at this point?
He has been arrested.
Okay, yeah. No, he's sex
His house
trafficking
was
people.
raided.
Yeah,
I thought didn't he
I mean,
get
we
away
say
or some
allegedly
shit?
just to cover
yeah.
our
Allegedly,
bases.
he's allegedly sex trafficking people and,
Yeah.
and doing a lot of heinous shit.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, he's-
but
he-
like I
yeah.
thought, like he fled the country and got the fuck out.
No,
of
he was
came
back.
back.
He was chilling in New York City before they scooped him.
Yeah, he was like, "Yo, I'll turn myself in or whatever."
They
I
did
guess.
a raid on his house recently, and
Yeah.
they found like 1,000 bottles.
You
of
know what I
baby
wonder?
oil, or
You know what?
Or was it like
we know what we need? We need.
So can we all
We need
agree?
the exact number.
So if he came back right with the intent of holding himself in, we know what Rich Diddy is. Obviously, he would have been fine in other countries. Like he's totally ratting somebody. He's totally going to try and get a plea deal.
Well, he's also rich, so like
Yeah,
you know,
also
it's dude. It's just his name. It just fits with like everything. So like, what did Diddy do?
No, he's
a diddler.
He is
He's a
Diddy the
Diddy
diddler.
diddler.
From now and forever.
Yeah.
He is now Diddy the diddler.
So I mean, like, dude, there's like a
Hell
straight
yeah.
up video of him like beating the shit out of like an ex girlfriend.
Yeah, at a
in
hotel.
a hotel. That
Yeah.
they just covered up.
Hey
Like,
man, you can't trust diddlers, man. Diddy the diddler.
Yeah, it's
I will say
He's a
though,
woman beater,
depending
too.
on how many counts there are,
It is a lot, right?
So-
Like, if you're gonna-
for stuff like that, especially when it comes to like sex
so his homes in Miami and Los Angeles turned up narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant.
single-handedly
What the
keeping
fuck?
If
those
the alleged
brands alive.
victims resisted participating in a freak off,
Oh yeah,
freak off.
a freak off.
Diddy the Diddler having a freak
before
off.
a freak off, Enterprise members, Combs staff and associates, the indictment said, would allegedly arrange travel for the alleged victims, deliver Combs large sums of cash to pay for the commercial sex workers, and schedule the delivery of IV fluids, which both Combs and the women typically received afterward to recover from physical exertion and drug use.
What are they fucking doing?
So
they,
he had
they need
a-
IV.
He had full service sex parties.
That's crazy.
Yeah, freak offs occurred regularly, sometimes lasted multiple days, and often involved multiple commercial sex workers who were at times allegedly transported across state lines or internationally.
That's wild.
Yeah, and during these performances, in part to keep them, distributed drugs to keep them obedient and compliant.
My thing is like, yo, sex is great and all, but like for days?
Yeah, and it was like one of these
Like,
things
for
too.
days?
Like apparently he would like participate, but like the thing he liked doing was watching everyone else do it, and then he would chill in the sneako chair and smack it around.
So
a
basically,
little bit.
that shit would just be in his living room, and he would just kind of come out when he wanted to and watch it happen.
Yeah, and please himself, which is like,
He's like, I
mean-
only Diddy diddles himself.
yeah.
Nobody diddles
like,
the Diddy.
that feels like a weird, like, disturbing power thing to where it's like,
It was a little weird.
Wasn't that like Jerry's parents that like had that partner?
Yeah,
But then,
yeah.
like the dad would sit in the closet with a Superman outfit.
Yeah.
Like
That's
always
Diddy.
dressed as Superman. That's Diddy.
Yeah, you know,
Hell yeah.
it's
Okay.
your it's
That's
your
It's like, bro, your name is Diddy and you got caught diddling. Like, it's over. The memes will never end.
Yeah, it's one of those things too. Like, I mean, it even growing up though, you heard that like he was responsible for Biggie getting got. Like, apparently, like allegedly, you know, he's like done car bombs on people.
I've seen people who are saying
Like the amount
that's
of
why
shit
Tupac.
that they think they have on him or supposedly have on him is like insane.
the theory, the conspiracy
That's why he
theories are
doesn't care at
running
this
wild.
yeah. I mean, that might be it. Like he might be up shit creek so hard.
He's like, hey man, I had a good
Yeah, it
few
was a
years
good
of diddling.
it was a good run. Like the Diddy diddled as much as he could diddle, but the diddler's done.
I feel bad laughing about this, but
Yeah,
It's
nah,
so
nah. This
funny.
is like the nursery rhyme of
Is
the
that going to
future.
be a children's rhyme now? It's just the Diddy the Diddler.
It sounds like a French limerick. Like,
like there will never be a diddler ever
Yeah.
again that will have this many memes that surround their name because nobody
Yeah.
else would be called Diddy.
well, it's been such like I said, dude. Like even as a kid, like when Biggie got. Like there was always the rumor that it was him because they were like best friends or like close supposedly, but then like Biggie was like going his own way and the diddler didn't like that, and what the diddler don't like, the diddler gets done.
I was reading somewhere again a conspiracy theory or whatever because you know he's dead, nobody knows. But like I saw people even saying that like Tupac knew and that's why he didn't like Diddy because apparently him
Yeah,
and
well, I
Diddy
mean,
didn't like
it's
each other.
like what is it like? J. Cole and P. Diddy like apparently was like almost like it literally got like into like a fist fight at a party or something because like J. Cole was like heard about him or something and was like, yo, fuck this dude. And apparently Diddy was upset that like J. Cole wasn't kissing his ass. And so it was like one of those things where it's like, I don't know if it was Jay-Z or one of them that were like, it was like, yo, J. Cole's my dude. Like, you need to leave him the fuck alone kind of thing. So,
Does Kendrick make a song?
I mean, Kendrick was there. I think like Kendrick
Kendrick
was part
is
of the
gonna
fight
be
with Diddy.
At the halftime show
That's what I
at the
mean.
I
Super
cannot
Bowl
wait.
Is Kendrick gonna make a
and
song?
calling out Drake in front of
I can't wait.
millions
there's-
and
there's-
millions and
Bro,
millions
if he does
of
not like
people.
us at the Super Bowl, oh my God. Like I already know
So-
the NFL was like, listen, you are like one of the biggest artists in the world, but we need you to not say the word pedophile while 150 million people are watching
I
this
mean, no,
broadcast.
dude, he doesn't have to. He can literally just do the white rapping thing
He
where
won't
he
have to say
where he
it, but
just
the
stops
crowd
and
will.
the crowd will say it.
Yeah.
He won't. He'd be like, I can't control the
That's
crowd.
crazy.
So
how far are you along with us so far? I know this isn't necessarily your world.
It's definitely not my
Yeah.
world.
we're
I-
educating him.
I
okay?
don't stay up to date on that kind of information.
You don't pay attention to when
Bro, I am-
Diddy
I
gets
am-
You're not
caught
with
diddling?
Kendrick
I am
and
trying to
Drake.
play chess, okay? Like P. Diddy playing checkers. I don't need that in my life, bro. I don't
Sounds like
care
P.
about
Diddy was
that.
playing chess.
It ain't got nothing to do with me.
It sounds like P. Diddy was playing Operation.
That's true.
Damn.
Dude, so that Kendrick song, funny enough, like fucked me up because the first time I heard it was a live performance of it, right? And it was
Yeah.
great. It was incredible. And then like the second time I heard it, or the next like few times I heard it, it was the actual like track.
Yeah.
Like the actual track. It's infinitely better live.
It grows on you.
I don't know why. I
What,
feel
not like us?
Yeah, I feel like
dude,
he just-
the-
That's,
just
on, that's definitely on my likes playlist.
is it?
It grows on you after you listen
Oh no,
to
not
it
like
to
us
30
is
times.
definitely on like my main playlist.
It's a banger.
because the colonizer line for like the Atlanta music scene is banging,
when you listen
dude.
to it over and over and over again, and you kind of like take in the lyrics at different points that you didn't realize that the time before you listened to it, and then
Can we do
it
a
just gets
reaction to
better.
it? Because I've never heard that song
You've
before.
never heard
You've
Not
never-
Like Us?
Yeah, can we do a reaction
Yeah,
to it?
yeah,
Like
like,
after this? Like,
I mean, we could try. I mean,
that'll
we've done
be-
music before. Worst case
like
scenario,
we've
they
never
take-
done it, but like
I
I've
mean,
never heard it, and I'd be down to
That's
like listen to it with
I
you
don't
guys.
give a shit. I mean, as long as
you
they
gotta
don't
really
block the
soak
video.
in every lyric.
Yeah.
I've
That
seen
just
enough.
sounds weird.
I've seen enough little
no.
videos.
No,
on
no,
it.
No,
it is an
he's-
incredibly
he's-
well written song.
Yeah, he's such a great artist. Like I've always loved Kendrick.
We're just gonna have
Lamar.
an hour-long presentation where
Yeah.
Sean explains to Eric the beef between Kendrick and Drake.
Just I take him through rap and hip hop history a little bit.
Yeah.
Or it's
Just
like, you know,
line by line.
I start with like, yeah, I start
He's like,
with,
oh, okay, so that was when Elvis and the Rat Pack got a beef back in the day, dude. Are those
So
the same
this
era?
is
I honestly don't
explaining-
know.
No, they aren't.
Elvis and Rat Pack. Nah, they're a little separated.
Well, I would love to listen to both those. Yeah, it'd be interesting, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like one of those things to where it's like, bro, like a lot of the Rat Pack like lived into the fucking late 80s, 90s. Like they were.
They didn't do drugs, dude.
I mean, I don't believe that. Like, I don't believe that.
No, I do.
But like, they definitely
convinced.
drank.
I mean, look at Ozzy. Like, I'm convinced at this point that like those dudes in the 80s and like the 70s and shit, bro, their insides are pickled. I think that they pickled themselves.
See what
with
happens
too
when
many drugs.
microplastics aren't in your nutsack?
Yeah.
Like you can
just
do
live
as many
forever.
drugs as you want and you live forever.
Damn.
I mean,
Like,
you
the fact
you
that
might
Ozzy's
stutter like
still
Biden,
alive
but
is insane.
yeah. No, like
How
I
old
think
is
they
he,
I think
actually?
they've taken his blood to study and like trying to understand like why
No,
he is
on
able
all-
to
on all
withstand what
accounts,
he's withstood.
He shouldn't be alive.
No. Part of me wonders if he is, and like there's like, you know, some sort of like
He's a cyborg.
There's just like a certain
He's the
amount of
animatronic.
bro.
Yeah, he's
He
just
is
done a certain amount of drugs.
75. He's
Yeah.
75, and he's still out, dude. He podcast. Yeah, it's a podcast, YouTube channel.
There's no way that podcast is legible.
The
like in any
Osbournes,
regard.
legitimately have like a YouTube channel, as far as I'm aware.
I'm gonna. I you know what? I'm coming after the Osbournes here. Like I
you?
loved that like reality show growing up,
Same.
like on the MTV.
Never watched it.
Yeah, of course you did. God damn it!
I
Did you
did
not watch the Osbournes? Did you ever watch Viva La Bam,
Nope.
No,
the Jackass show,
I did.
I've seen the Jackass
Wild
movie.
Boys,
Long
Wild
time.
Boys?
I never had MTV, dude.
Bro, that was on.
That's crazy.
That's all my dad ever had on.
But no, so it's like I don't know. Every time like you see the Osbournes,
Yo, it's the homie.
This guy, we've given this one
Yeah.
video. So
What's his
many
video?
views.
What's his video at now? What's that?
11,000.
okay.
The
We-
watch time
we've-
is just horrible.
we've
At
given
least-
him at least
Pushing his
1,000.
video to the
easily
algorithm.
easily 1,200 of that is us. Easily, bro.
Wow, that is a
Osbournes
way to
is,
spell it.
S.
The Osbournes.
Hey man, whatever.
The Osbournes.
Yeah, Osbournes with an S.
I didn't even look. I
Are
didn't
you
even realize.
okay?
So
No, no, I'm not.
So wait, Biden's exit, Trump's like wait, do I want to hear about the election from the Osbournes?
I mean, that would be kind of wild.
Actually,
right?
yes.
Yeah, no,
I
there's
want to
this.
hear about the election from
So
the Osbournes.
it's this, and then what I found out, Youngblood, apparently very close with Ozzy.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was a vampire show.
No, Youngblood is like an
Blood.
artist. He's like a very
Oh.
popular artist.
Oh.
So my thing is, they have 249 episodes.
Yeah, dude, they've been doing
What
this for a
the
while.
A
shit.
deep dive into Dahmer and Gacy.
I mean, think about it. They could just chill. They probably make bank. You know,
So
they just
My-
hang out
my-
and talk.
my-
that is totally an AI thumbnail.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
oh yeah.
They definitely are utilizing.
But my
it.
thing about the Osbournes is every time I see them making news,
Mm-hmm.
it's like them like being like, it's saying shit like, why are people poor? And stuff like that. Like they should just make more money. And like it's so like, and I hate to feel that way because I
So
love
you-
fucking Ozzy's music.
you
I
wanna know
love
what
Black
think?
Sabbath.
You know what I think it was? I think the problem is that in the era like of like when Ozzy was like around, I guess, like even my aunt to an extent, right? Like she's like late Gen X or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you were willing to bust your ass fucking 80, 90, 100-hour weeks, you could probably figure it out, right? Not everybody,
Yeah.
but you could find a way to make it work. And I think that one, if you are not
Well, that's 'cause-
growing
yeah.
up in this current era and you don't see the prices of things, and you've been rich for as long as he's been rich for
40
fucking-
years, 50 years.
yeah, more than that probably, right? Like
That's
when the
crazy.
fuck did he start? When he was a teenager? You know what I mean? Like,
what Black Sabbath was the 70s, yeah.
yeah, so you're talking 50, 60 years. He does not understand reality anymore. I think that there's a certain point.
Like you're so disconnected from what
I-
reality actually is
Dude,
that
I
it's just
do
like
wonder that though. Like I saw a picture on social media the other day, where somebody was talking about a room, and this guy was like, "Bro, this
feel like
is."
you have thoughts.
He was like, "This is
No,
not
I
even
saw
that
that.
bad."
Oh no, I was just scratching my face.
And they were like, "This isn't even that bad." And it was basically a room with a concrete floor, a rug, a bed, and like just very clearly living in a basement that like is not well furnished. Like the person clearly struggling. And it was like, this is not that bad. And I'm like, oh, that kind of looks like my old room. like a while, and like when I was younger, when I was like hanging out in my aunt's basement, and like I just think to that, and I always wonder, will I ever no longer recall what it's like to live in the environments I did when I was younger? And I don't see how it's possible. But I guess after 50, 60 years of all you're knowing is being a multi-millionaire.
I think to an extent, too, like you get to a point where you start repressing those memories
Just
and filling them in with like all the good shit that's happened to you and like all your recent stuff. That way, like for your own like emotional stability, like I feel like your brain kind of like forces you to like forget that stuff.
It does a great
like,
job of
tune it out.
mixing it.
Yeah, right. Like, you know,
But that
'cause
makes me wonder,
It
right?
wants
Like,
to keep
it's
you
like-
at homeostasis more than anything. So you're going to actively start forgetting like how ass.
That's
like
what I mean, though. It
was,
makes me
right?
wonder, like, how long before that shit starts happening? You know what I mean? Like, is it the fact that he's been well off for as many decades as it been, or is it like that pure amount of wealth that like you have not had to worry about the price of anything for so long that you're just detached?
when I say them too, I'm not necessarily speaking on Ozzy himself. Like he seems to like just kind of stay in his lane.
Oh,
for
you're
the
talking about,
most
like,
part.
the kids, like,
but I'm talking
family?
about like what's her Sharon, the mom.
Sharon!
Like every time like I see Sharon or Kelly, the women specifically. You know what? It's always the women. Nah. But no. Like every time I see them in the news, it is like
Got to be at least one sexist quoted episode.
no, well, I mean,
duh.
that's the rules. I went ahead and got it out of the way early. But no, like, in all fairness, Sharon and Kelly are the two that are still in the limelight because, like, Ozzy will do, like, music every now and then.
No, she is absolutely
And, like,
his
but
handler.
Sharon Osbourne was on a talk show. Kelly Osbourne was on a talk show. So they were the ones still, like, you know, talking publicly. But it's like every time, like, I saw them, it was always something like, yeah, it's just like, how are people poor? How, like, why don't you, it's like, why don't you just work harder? And it's like, bro, like,
That's not how it works.
It's like, that'd be sick.
well, especially like when you have a rich person's kid
Yep.
telling you to work harder.
And it's like, bro, you haven't worked for a day in your life.
yeah,
What are you talking
and it's
about?
and it's like I'm
well,
not.
it's like you grew up with a reality TV show.
yeah, and it's like don't get me wrong. You probably work hard at what you do, but what you do working hard is different than like you know somebody that like has to work just as hard, if not harder. And then they do not have the means to come home to what you get to go home to based on like previous generations or whatever, right?
There's like levels of it, right? Like even like we've talked about before, like with what we do here, obviously the stuff that people don't see. This job is infinitely harder and infinitely more stressful than any of my previous jobs.
Oh, yeah.
But my previous jobs were infinitely worse because even though, sure, you know, working in retail fucking sucks and being management in retail fucking sucks. You know, it's not as stressful as this, but I had to worry about my bills, right? Because it didn't matter if I put in 40, 50 hours. Like I was still paycheck to paycheck no matter what. And it's like, I think that people probably become detached from that. I can't wrap my head around being born rich. Is that odd?
No,
Like I don't know what that's like, and I don't know.
I
if
mean,
I
it's
could
not like I'm
fathom it.
rich now, so I have no concept of what
Not
wealth
rich,
is,
but like well off. Like not having to worry about like, will I be able to have dinner today?
Like
you
we don't
know?
have to DoorDash till 3 a.m.
Like you have an au pair just to have an au pair.
You got a dumbwaiter, and
Yeah.
you know what a dumbwaiter is.
Yeah,
Like,
you already have those things. You
Dude,
don't even know what
that
that is.
blew my mind as a child. You ever see Zathura?
No.
God damn it.
No.
It's like Space Jumanji for kids that grew up in the early 2000s.
No.
And
Okay.
I from my recollection, it was good. I feel like it'd be a fun watch.
I would be down for Space Jumanji.
Yeah, it's sick. Well, I think it is. I don't know. I haven't watched it in a long time. But they had a dumbwaiter.
Yeah, right.
And I was baffled. I was like, this is a thing? We go to the laundromat.
Yeah.
Bitches got elevators for
no.
their clothes.
No, that's like what is it like Home Alone where they had like the laundry chute thing?
Could
Dude,
not wrap my
I
head around
wish
it.
Yeah.
those still existed.
Yeah, and it's like
So-
I couldn't understand. It's like why do they have just an open vent in their
Dude,
house?
this kid I
what?
knew when I was younger had one. And he totally had me go through it. And we went
Oh,
down to
that'd
the
be sick.
basement. Luckily, there was a lot of clothes down there. Could have been really bad. God, it was fun.
One of
Oh,
my
I have
friends
no
had
doubt.
one too, and I thought it was the coolest shit ever.
It's like a slide. It's
And
like a slide in
nowadays-
your house.
Yeah.
Now, if we had to get a 2-story house,
I'd be
I would-
horrified.
I would be okay with a laundry chute if
Oh,
you
I was
lock
gonna
it.
say I'd be horrified
if you
'cause the
lock
kids.
it with child locks. Easy. It's
No,
Maeve would dive in that shit head first.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean,
100%.
like father, like daughter. You know, like you can't exactly be upset with her.
That's my point. That's why I'm worried.
Yeah.
Where does she get her feral side from?
Yeah, no,
Definitely
I
not me.
I thought about that the other day. It was like, bro, if I had a kid, like, could I get mad at them for doing the exact same stupid shit I did?
Oh,
and
dude, I
am-
think about- I
and
think
am
about it
still
all the
willing
time.
to do sometimes
I think about that all the
as
time.
a grown ass man.
All the time. Like I'll never forget like the differences between my like parents were so drastically different. Like I was the kid that would steal my aunts and my parents' cigarettes and hide them because I was like, this is gonna kill you. And then of course
Yeah, I did it to my sister
and then
one
of course
time.
I started smoking when I was 13. But like when my mom obviously would like beat my ass when she would catch me with that stuff.
Right.
My dad, when he found out I smoked cigarettes, the conversation he was like, "What are you, fucking idiot?" And I was just like, "What?" He's like, "You see me fucking struggle in addiction with this." He's like, "Really, you dumbass?" And that was the conversation.
Yeah.
But what's funny is I feel like that
He was
it
like,
didn't
also
get
quit
me to
smoking
stop.
menthols. Don't be a
Yeah.
pussy.
Yeah, it didn't get me to stop, but like it I
Made
feel
you
like
think.
it was way more of an eye opening than the
Yeah.
ass beating because it was like, damn, you know what? For a second, I thought he might have been right.
So funny enough, before I had started smoking cigarettes, my brother's
I did not know you
my
smoked
brother-
cigarettes.
I guess that makes sense.
my brother's
Wow.
friend used to smoke, and this was like I was like 15 at the time, 15, 14.
Yep.
And
Peer
like
pressure, dude.
my brother would have bonfires with his friends, and they'd come over and they'd stay over,
Right.
blah blah, whatever party.
No, having an older sibling that has older friends that come over and do older kid shit around you is
sucks.
such a
So one, I learned how to hold my territory against
I
people because
was
they would
that
steal my
older
chairs,
sibling.
and I would just flip the chairs off them like that's my chair.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if you're a senior. I'm an 8th grader. That's my chair. You
Yeah.
do not take my chair.
That's awesome.
All right. I'm the one that manages the fire.
Yeah.
You do not take my chair.
This is
So
the fire chair.
long story short,
I think that's autism.
I came in. No, it's like if I'm doing
He's like, no, don't you diagnose me right now.
When I say manage the fire, I mean I have to walk over to the wood pile, grab
Right.
the wood,
Yeah.
bring it all the way back to the fire. So I'm doing the
It's like,
labor.
I don't see y'all's ass doing
and they're not
anything.
doing shit. And then they come up and take my chair. I'm like, no, you're fucking not. And I'd ask them nicely. And if they say no, I go, okay, not a problem. And I'd walk behind them when they're not paying attention, grab the legs and flip them off the fucking chair. And I go, that's my chair. Now you understand. That's my chair.
I think I'm on
Otherwise,
Sean's
this fire
side.
will go out. Okay? If I'm doing the labor to make sure your
Right.
fire stays here, you will give me a goddamn chair.
No,
So you were the feral younger sibling.
Oh,
then.
dude, I did not give a fuck about these kids because they were assholes and they were dumbasses. So, anyways, fast forward.
I like that was a preface.
Fast
It
forward.
was.
Yeah,
I need to make sure. I need to make sure this
that
is
was a
fucking
preface.
clear.
That was
While I was
prologue.
hanging out with like around the fire, just chilling around the friends, they were smoking cigarettes. So I came into the house one time, and my dad goes, "Why do you smell like cigarettes?" And I'm like,
They did it.
"They did it. I don't know. Whatever." My dad finds a pack of cigarettes in the garage
Oh
Yeah.
no.
that he thought I was smoking.
Of course.
And he sits me down and goes, "Time to eat."
Oh my God, my dad did the same
yeah,
thing.
Yeah, I think you like
Yeah.
you've talked about
He was like,
My
"Time
dad-
to eat," and I was like, "What do
He
you?"
told me if he ever caught me smoking cigarettes, he was going to make me eat them.
And he literally he made me eat half a pack, bro. It was not
Oh
fun.
my
And I did not
God.
smoke at all. And then at that point, I was like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna pick up
sucks.
smoking now." Like I already ate half a pack of cigarettes. I might as well smoke the rest.
Ironically, your dad got you to start smoking.
Dude, can we say though that
You're
was
like
such
the opposite of an after-school special.
Dude, what's insane to think about
You
is
ate
the
cigarettes and you were like, you know what? Not bad.
Yeah, I managed to survive. I
I
guess I,
feel
can
pretty
smoke.
relaxed right now.
I feel like that was more common than you think though. And like I'm sure that there's people that are growing up that like can't even wrap their heads around that, but it's like dude, parents making their kids smoke.
No, that's
an
crazy.
Eating is wild, but like
That's such an old school
right. The thing of like you're gonna smoke the whole pack right now. It's
Yeah.
like in what fucking mind?
Isn't nicotine poisoning a thing?
Did people
It is, yeah,
think
it's
that
very
was
much.
smart? It's like, but dude, that was a common thing that parents
No, yeah.
did back then. Like fucking
Well,
morons.
because in their minds, it's like too much of a good thing becomes a bad
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So I'm gonna overwhelm you.
Then the problem
and
is
force
cigarettes
you into
aren't
that.
a good thing.
Yeah.
The problem was I wasn't smoking at the time anyway, so literally it was just like, well,
yeah,
fuck it, might as
he
well try
literally
it now.
introduced you to nicotine.
no.
And I started Newports,
that's
dude.
like one-
fucking Newports.
Dude, I will
the
never-
worst ones.
No.
Newports.
Oh,
Dude,
dude, that'd be like
I went-
swallowing a pack of
It was,
double mint.
yeah, it was not fun to eat that.
I went down the rails. It was Marlboro Reds.
Oh,
Cowboy Killers?
Yeah.
Dude, no!
Yeah. Newports.
I don't know a damn
Back to
thing about
Marlboro
cigarettes.
Reds. Newports are the minty ones that
Very
have
minty.
fiberglass
Yeah.
inside.
Very minty.
My dad's
literal
threat scared the
fiberglass.
fuck out of me. I never
think I've
touched
never
a
touched
cigarette.
Cowboy killers are the ones without a filter.
Yeah.
Usually, those are the reds.
No,
the pussies just started calling the filtered ones cowboy killers as well.
Yeah, no,
Fucking woke
you break that
America.
thing off
Yeah.
and you smoke it like a joint. Damn it.
We used to be a real country.
my mom was a Marlboro Lights, so it was like we started with that. But no, the first thing I ever smoked was oregano using a piece of paper from the Bible. I didn't roll it,
That
though.
sounds like the most used story I've ever heard.
It was gross. It was pretty gross.
Yeah,
I don't
no
know.
shit. You just smoked a spice in a fucking like
Hey man, we were like
page.
6th grade, like, you know.
Nah, I didn't have an issue smoking. One, my grandma smoked like a freight train, so like the smell of it was always like near. And I never really liked the smell of it. But growing up too, I remember, dude, this is like one of my earliest memories. We were getting ready to go fishing. It was like me, my dad, my mom. And my dad smoked cigars at the time. And like he had like set the cigar down on the counter because like he was like doing something with the cooler. And I like, being a smart ass kid, like picked up the cigar, took like a big toke, like
mistake number one.
a unnecessarily big toke, like just a fucking inhale. And instead of inhaling, I swallowed. And so I swallowed the smoke. And so like, dude,
It like catches in your chest.
So you're
when
not
you do
supposed to
that.
even. It's not supposed to be an inhale at all.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a mouthfeel.
yeah.
That's all
And
cigars are
so
supposed to be.
I also didn't know this because
Yeah.
I was like very. I mean, I'm like 4 or 5.
You gonna be puking.
And like, dude, like I didn't throw up, but I coughed for like the next 6 hours. It felt like,
yeah, bro.
And like I tasted smoke for what felt like days. So like I never literally had any sort of like interest in smoking until I became like a teenager, like 18, 19, and like everybody around me was smoking. And I learned that if you smoke, you got extra breaks.
Yep. At
Yeah.
work.
You know,
Yep.
and so it's like I was
Yeah.
like,
Fuck it, I'll pick up smoking.
I
Why
smoke
not?
now,
Yep.
like, you know, and so yeah, it was never
Dude,
like
it's
Y'all ever
weird.
try the cherry cigarillos?
No.
They were like
I had the
filtered
black and milds.
They were
Yeah,
filtered
and
blunts,
Swisher
right?
Sweets.
But they were like literally, it was like a cherry flavored fucking
Yeah.
like cigarette, bro. It was like that's what got me.
No,
So I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, you
lured me
get the
with
black
cherry.
and mild with the little plastic tip.
Oh my
dude,
god,
you get
you were a black and mild guy.
You get
Yeah.
a black and mild, and you
Bro,
get
that
a
was-
40 ounce.
you get the
and you're
Swisher
having
Sweet
a
'cause you
good
get the
night, bro.
No, Swisher Sweet, you get the wood tip.
Oh yeah, the wood
that's
tip.
when you know you're fancy.
That's a bit too fancy.
Yeah,
for me,
This
all
guy's
right?
walking around with the fucking black.
No, I am embarrassed to say
Old English and a oldie and a black and mild was what we fucking did.
I'm embarrassed to say I went through like a clove
Steel
cigarette phase.
Reserve.
Oh, you went through cloves?
Cloves were sick. I had an era, dude. When I first started
It's
making
so
a little bit more
embarrassing.
money at Best Buy, I started buying some cloves.
I like the packaging. It was like this like green and gold like
Yeah.
foil packaging that looked just like fucking cool to hold. And like dude, I think I was like 3 packs in for like the week and I'm like, what the fuck am I
Dude,
doing,
a friend
dude?
gave me at one point. He found old vintage cigarettes in his garage. I'm talking like you know those cigarette packs are like more tall.
Yeah.
These were the wide ones, so it wasn't.
Oh, you had the Virginia
They were
Slims?
old.
yeah.
You had
They
the
were
Slims?
old. And it was a
Yeah.
box of them, bro. That shit lasted me like a year. Dude, those cigarettes had to be
So
3 times my age.
You were smoking antiques, bro.
you want to know what's funny?
It's like taking bong rips out of a lamp.
I used to. My house used to be the party house, right? Because I was taking
Yeah.
care of my dad at the time, so people would come to my house.
And you're like, yo, I got some cigarettes. You want to eat them?
Bro, these people would smoke so goddamn much.
Oh, yeah.
I
Chain
realized,
smoke,
and
yeah.
like being the party host, I'm sober most of the time. Like I'll have a drink
Yeah.
here and there, but like I'm watching them, and they're like, "We're out of cigarettes. We gotta go to the store. This and that." So I went down to the
like,
smoke
bro, you
shop.
just went through a pack.
I bought a bunch of tobacco and rollers. I was paying someone a cigarette to roll the cigarettes at the party,
Yeah.
and I'd sell them for $0.25 at the
Oh,
fucking house.
dude,
that's-
and I
I
was
did
just
that
like,
in
"Here you go,
college.
dude. I
Yeah.
paid
Damn.
someone to do the job for
Damn.
me."
Yeah, no, in college we were
Eric selling loosies.
we were near like a Native American
I had the menthols and the
reserve.
regulars, dude.
Is that what it's called?
Reservation.
A reservation.
Yeah.
And so we'd be able to go and get a big bag of tobacco for dirt cheap.
Yup.
Yeah.
And I would just roll because I couldn't afford them. I was
No,
a
dude,
fucking
and the thing
college
is,
kid.
funny enough, a lot of the rolled tobacco tobacco tasted better than cigarettes.
No, because it doesn't have all the chemicals.
Yeah, it actually was a cleaner smoke. So like I felt better like selling them to people because I'm like, y'all are coming to party at my house. Thanks for freaking paying for alcohol now.
No,
Appreciate it.
I'm shocked you sold them for a quarter. I was $1 a pop.
Oh, you're doing $1 pop?
Hell yeah,
bro.
dude.
I was getting them so cheap. It was so cheap. I was like, bro, I got a homie who's rolling them for a cigarette.
The homies, I'd give them 50 cents, but like, random people, $1 pop.
Because all he was doing was just like, it was the machine. You slot the crap in the machine, you hit the switch, and then the cigarette's done.
Yep.
No, like where I'm from, tobacco is like incredibly.
He's like, y'all are crazy over
I'm
here.
disassociated.
But this is a perfect example of the Gen Z person.
Yeah.
Right? Who's
the
on the
millennials.
cusp of a millennial, but not quite.
When I hit high school, cigarettes were
and it's
outdated.
like,
Yeah, cigarettes weren't cool anymore.
No,
so like,
everyone was vaping or smoking weed.
well,
when
I mean,
I hit high
they're
school.
saying-
I would sell vape juice to people too.
like current Gen Z, like they're
a
saying
good
like they
idea.
don't drink really anymore. Like drugs and
But yet they
alcohol.
somehow
it's-
look 20 years older than we do.
dude, stressed because all they fucking
Yeah.
pay attention to is social media.
I'm not saying you, but there are a lot of people on TikTok that are like 21. I'm like, I thought
Now,
you
you
were
mi-
45.
What's his name? I can't think
Yeah,
of his
Jordan
name.
Stallion. Yeah,
Jordan-
bro's 26 and he's
you
like,
rally a bit.
If Brie would have been born 4 to 5 years earlier, she would look 10 years older than she
no,
is now.
100%. But no, like where I grew up, like cigarettes were always like really cheap too. Because in North Carolina, like you'll just be like driving,
Lame.
almost. You'll be driving and then you'll just like drive miles through like tobacco fields.
Yeah.
I mean, like literally, like the from Duke to UNC is literally just called Tobacco Road. You know, because it's one of those things that like we would have people come from like Virginia and more up north to North Carolina to buy cigarettes and just take
Makes sense.
like fuckloads back with them because it was just so much cheaper.
Dude, I'm still shocked. Like I smoked for like 10 years from 13 to 23. And I smoked like a pack a
I'm
day.
so glad that you quit before we
same.
met.
To like a pack and a half a day of Marlboro Reds. And like it's weird because it's like it's crazy to think that it's now been 7 years. I still have that like great like if I
that
see
draw
it
for
well
it.
even in a movie like if I'm watching a movie and I see a cigarette
Smoking just looks cool,
I get
man.
twitchy. It does. And I get twitchy, but it's like the smell of it repulses me.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did for a while is I would buy CBD cigarettes that were just CBD. And then when I just couldn't take it anymore and when I really needed a cigarette, I would have a CBD cigarette because it's just CBD and it wouldn't have the smell or the taste or like
Would it not
and
smell like weed?
a little bit, but not really.
Okay.
But
it was
since
like
it was
the
CBD, it's like
action
if
of
somebody
it.
stops me, it's like a CBD, suck my dick.
But it was like the action of it that like helped him.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah, it was the mouthfeel like he was talking
Yeah.
about earlier, and like
So that's what's crazy is like for me for vapes, like I can go to a bar and if people are literally smoking cigarettes and shit, I have zero want and like don't get me wrong, like, I'm not like putting my vape in my
Does yours
like
have
that.
nicotine in it? Like, do you still hit
Yeah,
nicotine?
it's got nicotine, but like it's got like a low amount.
Right.
But this is also like a see the difference between this vape mod and like
I love that you still use like the old battery style too.
That's why.
Dude, he's had this thing
It's
for
like-
as long.
it's
Look
like
at
he-
it. Look at it. It's battle worn.
Yeah.
His vape is battle worn.
It's got some-
the paint is gone.
it's got some paint missing, but that's character.
some paint.
That's character.
The
bro.
entire corner around the
That's-
entire edge.
But
It looks like you painted it that
it's
way.
got character.
I feel
dude.
like one day Eric's gonna like walk into work
Hey, bro.
and he's gonna have tears in his eyes.
I can't
and
come
he's
in
like,
today,
my
guys."
battery.
My battery!
They've been through so
yeah,
much
no,
together.
But it's wild though, because I can go to a bar and
Yeah.
like I can have someone blow cigarette smoke in my face, like go to the casino or something, and it doesn't give me the urge, and I'm not instantly
No.
going to this to like hit it.
It's when I smell it, the urge goes away because the smell repulses me
Yeah.
now. But it's when I see it from a distance, or if I see it in a movie.
What's the act of seeing it?
It's like I see it, and it's like this. It's just crazy to me that 7 years later, like it's still like I
What
just
movie
get
we were
like.
watching yesterday? We watched a movie
twitchy.
yesterday that had like cigarette smoke in it. It was an older one.
Oh, Bill and Ted.
Yeah, Bill and Ted. Like I saw those scenes, and I didn't have the urge to want to
Yeah.
smoke. Did you have any urges while watching that?
The
Like when they were
urge,
smoking?
it's not. I don't get an urge every time, but I get twitchy. I get like fidgety.
Like you
every
just
time.
like sitting there like you're flicking it.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much. Yeah.
no, the thing I hate about your vape the fucking most is like that shit smells like Cap'n Crunch, dude. And I'm like, damn, some cereal right now would be so good.
I tried to use it to help stave off because, like, okay, so the difference between like this vape, right, and the new style vapes that they're selling to kids, which is the blues.
I
Don't look at me.
I don't even know what it is.
Basically,
Shit.
like,
I know Zins are the hot thing right
I'm
now.
old, bro. I don't know anymore.
Yeah,
the
those
are
difference
also
between this is
so
the
bad for you.
The like I can produce a lot more smoke but I still have a low amount of nicotine.
Ripping fat
Where
clouds.
like
not be
the
telling
kids, they can hit one of these, which would be like a vape pen, right?
Yeah.
The equivalent. And they can blow out a massive
that is
cloud.
nicotine, by the way.
Yeah, it's totally nicotine. And
Totally.
they can like blow out a massive cloud, but they'll be literally give
It's a
themselves
3D.
nicotine.
It's a 3D printed oxygen pen.
They'll give themselves nicotine poisoning by doing that.
Right.
Right. The same amount of cloud density, I would not have nicotine.
Dude,
they would, and that's
you,
because of the nicotine delivery.
You
right?
put me in. You take late teenage, early 20s rough, and give me something like that I could smoke
All day,
at
every day.
any
I would.
point,
Yeah.
all day in the house. At work, if I'm stealthy enough, in the bathroom, like it's over. It's over. I would have infinitely
Right.
more nicotine than when I was smoking, and I was smoking a pack and a half a day.
But that's also because it was nicotine salts, though. Like they developed a way to make it more concentrated. And the moment that I heard that, I was like, I don't fucking need more concentrated nicotine.
Yeah, I don't need
I'm
it to be
just doing
stronger.
this because I like the flavor. I used to chew on like sunflower seeds and chew gum. Now this prevents me from doing that, and I get the same mouthfeel.
It was like the year after I graduated that Juuls.
Juuls.
started
That's
becoming-
what it was.
Yeah.
Fucking Juuls.
And
They
those are
took over the market
so
because of that.
bad
Didn't they make
for
those
you.
illegal?
Oh my
Like,
god!
yeah.
A lot of places because
The
of the
way
delivery
it
system.
fucked with kids' lungs was
It was
just
so bad.
insane.
Because they were
It
giving
was
them too much
killing
nicotine.
Kids. It was their whole lung. Like you'd see X-rays of their lungs, and it just looked like rock candy.
Well,
in
it's
there.
regulation,
That's
right?
crazy.
Like things come out and it takes a while for stuff to get regulated, right? Like there's been like random things like they always talk about, like all of that like synthetic weed they always put out is
Like
all-
Delta 8
It's
and all
always
that.
so much worse for you than fucking like just smoking normal weed
No, I did
because
Delta
it's not
8.
regulated.
I did Delta 8 twice, and like, don't get me wrong, I was pretty baked, but it's like one of those things. Like, dude, it felt like my
It felt like a chemical high.
it felt like my throat was on fire.
There's a Delta 8's getting a little bit of a some reports have been coming out lately of some health issues
Yeah.
people have been getting from Delta 8.
Yeah.
Like this I think her husband was like 24 years old and he has had like 3 surgeries now because he had a stroke after he
Oh God,
smoked Delta 8 and he's had to have like 3 brain surgeries.
Jesus Christ!
I'll just stick to the regular thing.
It's
Yeah,
just
I'll stick to
infuriating.
the plant.
But what's crazy is that it's like Delta 8 you can get anywhere. You could order it
yeah,
online, have
yeah.
it fucking shipped to you.
Dude, you can,
can't,
like-
you can't go buy the fucking thing that grows naturally out in the fucking world. It's
Yeah.
like, it's ridiculous.
Well, that's what she was saying was like it's so widely available, but you need to be careful about what you
yeah,
are
I mean,
ingesting.
dude, you can walk into a gas station and just get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know, and it doesn't matter. And
Dude,
it's like,
I've seen there's a gas station near us
Yeah.
that is outside of the building. That way you can get it 24/7, and you can buy Delta 8 through
Yeah.
a vending machine.
That's crazy.
So funny that we're on this conversation because when I was disc golfing this weekend, I was actually disc golfing with like a foursome of engineers, right? Like,
Damn, bro.
Like, homies were talking about, like, they're talking about boiling points and, like, all this crazy shit. And then we got onto the conversation of Delta 8.
Of course.
That was interesting because they even said, they go, man, you ever go to a vape shop and give them the wink, wink Delta 8? And I'm like, no. And they're like, do that next time. Do that. Because I guarantee you what you're going to get is not Delta 8. And I was like,
Interesting.
are you
Okay.
serious? He goes, yes. He goes, there's a lot of vape shops around here. You just
I'm
give them
not
the
surprised.
Wink, wink, Delta 8. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, I can get you a cartridge. Not a problem, bro. Like,
Okay.
it's,
Not
it's,
surprising.
and he goes, dude, do not, because I asked him, I was like, what do you guys think about Delta 8? You guys are like, literally like engineers. They're like, don't do it.
Yeah,
They're
no,
like, it's
absolutely.
anything that is literally an imitation of a drug
Yeah.
is going to have a negative effect for
Yeah.
you.
No, I mean the fact. I will say the fact that you can go and do that because that doesn't surprise me at all. The idea that you can just walk into a place.
Mind you,
like, Delta
allegedly,
8.
wink, wink.
Yeah, you're like Delta 8, and all of a sudden they pull out an actual pen. It's
Right.
not surprising because I don't know if you guys knew this because it was before you guys moved here. Texas accidentally kind of legalized weed
No,
by
like
mistake.
decriminalized.
Yeah, so like they decriminalized.
So that's what they were talking
So,
about.
yeah,
Because
so-
they mentioned that. Oh my God,
So
yeah, they're
it-
talking about shit growing everywhere down here.
They didn't decriminalize weed, but they decriminalized like CBD and Delta 8 and all that. But the problem is that you can't if you are holding a CBD nug and a weed nug, you can't tell the difference. And the amount of money it costs the police to run a test is more than what the fine would be. So they don't test it because they can't.
So if you just get caught with flour, you just be like, it's CBD.
Well, that's what I've seen even in airports. So, like, I've seen a lot of TikToks of people being like, people are always like, well, where do you hide your weed pens? Where do you hide your weed pen if you're traveling? And they're like, I just throw it in my carry-on and they ask what it is, and I just say it's CBD. And they can't do anything because they're not going to pull it out and test it. And it's like, you don't realize that, like, oh yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Like, what are they going to do? Take your pen, break it, put it in a fucking test tube and keep you in the airport for 5 hours?
I'd have that guy that had time that day.
The shit that I've seen on airport,
they don't even have
TSA stuff. Yeah, they would do that.
They don't have the equipment.
Them Australian people will do it.
Bro,
in a heartbeat.
yes. Oh my God, I watched so much of that.
Those guys are hardcore.
Oh my God, dude. They'll rip open someone's luggage, go through all of their crap.
That shit is wild.
Even if it's like something they're like, it's a package deal, they'll straight open it. Like, what's in here?
No, until you watch I guess because they're so close to the South Pacific and things like that.
Because of invasive species, right?
Invasive species and they are one giant island. Like, dude, the amount of shit people try to bring into Australia
it's crazy.
Is insane.
It's crazy.
I guess is it because it's isolated? Like, people are just weird and they just want to bring shit.
You don't want to have foreign
invasive species
into your property
Have you seen
because you have
those
no way to stop.
TikToks of people just crushing the eggs of what are they? They're like the little red eggs that are clumped together. There's just TikToks. What are they? Are they
the frogs?
A frog? Are they frog eggs?
Yeah.
It's like an invasive.
It was really bad in
species of
Australia. I think
frogs.
sometimes where there's just
But they're here in
it's
the
like
US.
crickets here.
There's
or
TikTok
grasshoppers.
accounts that are just dedicated to going around and just rolling something against a cluster of these
That's
tiny red
insane.
eggs. And I'm just I know that it's a good thing to do that, but man, those
It just makes you kind of sad. Well, no, that's
Because there's no predator here to take them down. That's the problem.
It was the
right?
same thing with boa constrictors in the Everglades, right? They just started. People could no longer take care of them. Oh, the Everglades, it's
It's safe. It's great.
safe. They'll be able to survive out there, and it's there's no natural predator for them.
Nope.
Other than crocodiles and alligators being able to kill them by just fighting back.
There's that one dude that goes into the Everglades and he'll with his bare feet. And
Yeah,
shit.
swamp puppies.
Yeah, and he's
That
counts
dude,
as
that
swamp
is
puppies.
wild. That
and
guy's
he goes
nuts.
around if he sees an invasive species, he's like yoink, and he just takes it.
I'm good.
No, he's
He's
crazy.
nuts. This guy's crazy.
If that thing has survived down there in that area
Thank
for that
you.
amount of time, I
Thank
am
you.
going to be the one who's going to try to end
No,
its
he's
life.
going bare feet in these waters.
Nah,
yeah, dude.
Nah,
Like-
dude. Backwoods people are different.
And he'll show his light, and you just see all these little eyes all over the
They're
water.
just watching.
And he's just oh, all my swamp puppies are here. And
Yeah,
he's
no.
looking for the.
I
He's
grew
looking
up
for
around
the
people
biggest
like that.
snake.
Well, that's the thing, though, is a lot of times animals, if they recognize another animal going into their territory and beating up the apex predator, they're not going to fuck with you.
Yeah.
They're just gonna sit back because that's how a lot of animal kingdoms
Yeah.
work. Is you have the top tier person. So if it's a snake or something and you kill that snake, well, guess what? Homie's not gonna come up and try to challenge you.
Yeah.
He's just be like, you killed him. You killed
The
him.
only thing I always
go.
think about though is the mosquitoes.
Oh God, I can't even imagine.
I would be totally scared all
I
the
can't
time
even.
that I'm gonna get some disease.
Bro, I can't even.
You want a
take
botfly?
The garbage out
Have you seen a
to
botfly
the
before?
can without getting bit. I've got.
I don't understand, dude. I never get bit at my house.
Literally,
I'm
it's
down
got-
the
I
street.
don't have that many from where I'm at.
It has gotten to a point where, so I have my joggers that I've been wearing more because it's not so hot anymore. That when I'm walking around the house in my basketball shorts or whatever, I literally will put on pants before I bring the garbage out because if not, I will come
That's
back in with
crazy.
3 to 4 fucking bug bites. But I've always been like that. It's why I
You're just too sweet.
It's not that I dislike going outside because I actually really do, but I'll go out and I'll be like, this is nice. And then within fucking 5 minutes, I got 5 goddamn bug bites on my ankle in the most itchy spots possible. And I'm just like, I'm done. This sucks.
I will say
I'm done.
it's gotten better since we got the mosquito bucket.
Yeah, it
has
has.
gotten a lot better since we got the mosquito bucket. It
I don't
basically
understand how it's so bad by you.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because there's no water here.
There might be, I don't know.
Where
maybe,
the hell are mosquitoes coming from?
Maybe they got a little creek or something. somewhere
Yeah.
with
Bro,
this breeding ground.
I played Roy G this weekend, which literally is right next to the river or some shit. Not a single bug. I had 0 bug bites all day.
Yeah,
I don't understand how the hell y'all find the
we
mosquitoes.
are going to be sweaty people the next couple days
why?
because Houston is fucking just so goddamn humid.
It's not.
It is.
It's not as different.
I disagree.
Okay.
Maybe
it's not like we're
I mean,
going to
look,
Florida.
Look, maybe it was just that one time that I was there at that Borderlands thing. But dude,
I'm checking
it
the
was
humidity right
we
now.
were both there, and I don't remember it being
It was so
disgusting.
bad.
I feel like you're over.
But we were also stuck outside for like hours to even get into this thing. So like that
Right.
also may have been a
Are
factor.
we going to be stuck outside hours?
Hell no.
No, we
Bro,
got some good tickets.
Yeah, no. Dude,
we got good tickets.
If we're stuck waiting out in
I'm
line,
pretty sure
we'll
we
show
have
up
like
late.
a table.
We have a table?
Yeah, because there was like
Wait, we have a table?
yeah.
What
You
are we gonna use a
Because
table
we
for?
had, I remember
Put
we
our
were
arms on.
clumped in a group of 4 seats,
Oh,
and
hell
like
yeah.
a table, like a
That's
table
kind of
seating.
sick.
Yeah, I hope
I
so.
got
That'd
us
be
good
nice.
seats.
And then in
So
the
we got
Astros
that-
game, we're third base
That
side, 20
fine
rows up.
wine that-
yeah, they're gonna be looking at us like we're.
I know. We can actually talk about it because this won't go out until after we're
Yeah.
already back, so we don't.
Yeah,
have to worry about anybody stalking
I
us.
think it's safe to like talk about what we're doing, where we're going, and stuff.
So humidity wise, boys and lady, we're looking at 64% average on Friday,
That won't be too
low.
bad.
62%
Considering.
average on Saturday.
That's
Okay,
definitely
I mean,
not bad.
that's good.
That's lower than normal.
63.
Okay,
Lower
so
than
not too
normal.
bad then. That's good.
Yeah, no, I'm down. I'm so excited because today.
I'm bummed. Wait, we need to know. Is that Sonic thing? I need to know if Christian lied to us. Is the Sonic pop up still a thing?
Yeah, look.
Today
look
I'm
it up.
officially cleared to eat not low sodium food right before we
Yo,
leave.
let's get something good for lunch today.
So now
dude.
we gotta actually, see what Houston will give us in terms of good food.
We did.
Yes, if you want to continue
Bro, I gotta use
telling
bathrooms.
them.
I love it.
You're the worst.
It just says Sonic Drive-In. Hey, you can get a hot dog at Sonic.
That's not the same,
Get the
Sean.
Comey.
It's not the same.
Temporarily taking the
It
place.
says they're open.
3.1 stars.
Look, it's fine. It's an experience.
Oh.
Wait, we're not even going to be able to experience it, last we heard, unfortunately.
No, I don't know, dude. Because look, this is
Read
back
the
in April.
reviews.
It's just people being haters.
I don't
Hold
care.
on, hold on.
Read the
We
reviews.
will in a second. Hold on.
Expected shipping 6 to 8 weeks.
Wait, you can ship things? Oh, they just sell merch. Okay, that makes sense. These are actually kind of cool. I'm not even gonna lie.
6 to 8 weeks.
No, I want. Let's take a look at these reviews. Sonic the Hedgehog Speed Cafe. Took my son here because he just loves Sonic the Hedgehog. It's nicely decorated and inviting. Space is very limited. There's not enough seating at all. Price of food is outrageous.
My son ordered a chicken sandwich, onion rings, and a drink for $29.
I don't believe them. I don't believe them.
Holy
No, because
shit.
they just said that the chicken sandwich was $12.99. So you're telling me that the drink and onion rings was $17? I don't believe you. They're lying.
I mean, if onion rings were like $10, that would make sense.
Nah, I don't believe them. They're making shit up.
So apparently this was only a 3-month
They're-
pop-up. My bad. A 3-month
I know, but
pop-up.
it says it's open. A week ago, a month ago. Can I like sort by recent?
Yes, newest.
4 days
Oh,
ago.
appears to be closed down. 1 star.
But then there's 4. All right, now I'm confused. So a week ago, somebody was there.
Yeah, because it closed that last weekend.
Was it literally last weekend?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Did it close?
But what we
It
can
seems
do,
like
what we
it.
can do is we can order chili from a Culver's or something.
We
then
have
we can-
Culver's here.
We can order. Hold on, Bree. We can order.
Look how cool
hot
it
dogs
looks.
from Sonic.
Eric said Sweetie Men are
and we can make our own chili cheese hot dogs.
It's not the same.
It's about the
I
experience.
can't get onion rings
Eric.
in
You
a
get to
Sonic or
experience the
Shadow
chili cheese hot
Cup.
dog. What do you want from me?
I don't care. I honestly don't
Then
give a
we
shit.
break into the building, okay?
I literally could give 2 shits less about a chili cheese hot dog.
You're so.
How dare you?
Okay, that's a little rude.
Such a hater.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
I don't like messy
She just
food.
really told us, hey, fellas, fuck your dreams.
I don't like messy food.
It's
We've
only
been through
messy
this.
if you make it messy. You can eat a chili cheese dog clean, okay?
We'll get you a knife and a fork.
I'm good.
Sometimes
The
I feel
Breakfast
like I don't
Club
know
with
you.
a K. Dude, I want some good.
I know. It's like,
fucking
where do we go?
breakfast.
You know?
Oh,
Like,
you know what?
I want a
let's
good
let's
fucking
look up the bright
breakfast.
lights of
We're gonna
Houston.
learn about Houston
With
yeah.
fucking mimosas.
Hey, we're gonna go see the Astros play
We are gonna
against
go
the,
see.
against
forgot
the
about
fucking
that.
Angels. God
Were
damn,
we
why-
smart? Did we get tickets for that?
Yes, they
Okay.
did.
I wish we could have got them for a team I actually want to see.
Damn, you're just a hater.
No, the Angels suck, dude.
He's not wrong.
Mike Trout's not even fucking playing because he's hurt.
I
I'm
don't even
going
watch
for the
baseball,
food.
and I know the Angels fucking
I'm going
suck.
for the stadium food.
I want to find like some random fun things.
The
There's
only
gotta
time the
be,
Angels
like-
were good, which I don't even know if they really were good during that time, was Angels in the outfield.
I
don't even know if the Angels were really good
Like
during that
the
time.
early 2000s, they were good. They won the World Series in like 2004.
I feel like you got to look at TikTok to figure out like best
Yeah,
places
you're probably
to eat
right.
in Houston.
Yeah, see what Keith Lee's up to in Houston.
Is that, how do I check that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Has
that's
Keith Lee
not
ever been
helpful.
to Houston?
The problem with TikTok is that you go there and it auto plays the first video that it defaults
Yeah.
while it brings up the login screen. So you're forced to listen to this random video at max volume while you're trying to
Yeah.
log in, and I hate it.
So there's a place called Hungry Like the Wolf
Oh.
in Houston. There's another one called Hobbit Cafe.
Oh. Yo, look up Hobbit Cafe.
Another one
Ron.
called Winnie's, which I'm
Hold
assuming.
on. You're
You're
done.
No, I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Fucking.
Wait, what was the second one? What was the second one? I already forgot.
The Breakfast Club?
What was the second one?
Hobbit Cafe.
Dude, what if they have just like a bunch of little people serving you?
There's some. Oh,
Are
there's
you
a place
looking-
called Space Cowboy.
Are you looking at TikTok?
No, I'm looking on Google.
Houston. It's
What was the
French.
third? What was that one you just said?
Space Cafe?
Space
You
Cafe.
guys, we have to be influenced. Come
Do
on
we?
now.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it is? We need to be influenced.
Yeah, we gotta see what the
Village?
influencers
Wait,
are
Space
ranting
Cafe is not
about.
coming up. Is you sure it's called Space Cafe, not Space Village? Space
No,
Village.
my bad.
Space Cowboy.
Space Cowboy. Space Cowboy.
10 must-eats restaurants in Houston.
All right, let's see here. We got Hobbit Cafe.
Oh, damn, that is a tall fucking
Oh, there's a
sandwich.
place called the Aquarium Restaurant. What?
Oh,
What is that? Is
I
it
don't
like
know, but they've got aquariums everywhere.
I-
Lonely
Hobbit
Mountain
Cafe,
fajitas, bro.
kinda
Nachos.
They got some interesting
Wizard
looking food.
quesadillas.
The pit room.
Orc poppers.
Orc poppers.
Bro, what?
Okay. This
Travis
is
Scott.
What the fuck?
How did we end up here? I'm confused.
Okay.
Are you okay?
All right. So this is Space Cowboy.
Space Cowboy.
Of course Eric would find this place.
Yeah, right.
What do you mean, dude? See,
Bro, we opened the first thing on the cover was people doing yoga.
Free yoga. I love steak night. Free yoga.
What the fuck?
Like pick a lane.
All right, hold on though. This actually all looks pretty. All right, you know what?
I mean, it looks kind of mid.
Damn, you're just a hater.
Dude, is that
It
a
looks like
pulled
shit
pork?
we can get
Is that a
anywhere.
pulled
no,
pork
you're right,
sandwich
you're
with
right.
onion rings on it?
Yes.
Yum.
the Aquarium Restaurant. Aquarium.
I'd be like, that shark, I want that for my dinner.
See that fish swimming there? Get him.
4.4?
This one?
Yeah. Dude, that place, like, I was looking at some of the screens. That shit looks awesome.
Is it literally just an aquarium but with food?
Dude, I want to go
I
to
think it's
Colorado.
like the Rainforest Cafe, but aquarium.
Yo, let's go.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds kind of sick.
Kind of baller.
Hey, so there's
Gotta be careful.
exhibits?
I can't have shrimp.
Yeah, also true. She'll
Oh
die.
my. Are
Breathe.
you allergic to shrimp?
Yeah, she'll die.
Gotta be careful with the
I
seafood.
will say their
restaurant.
website not great.
There's a place
No, that
called,
website was built in 2006.
This
Yeah.
website literally looks like an aquarium website. It looks exactly like you'd expect.
There's a place called the Bungalow, Better Luck Tomorrow, or the Toasted Coconut.
The toasted coconut.
Which one sounds
that
interesting to you?
Toasted coconut.
I've got a
sounds
place
good.
called The Pit.
That doesn't sound.
That doesn't just because it doesn't sound good, Eric, doesn't mean it's not good.
You know what?
This
Pit
Oh no,
room,
that
yeah.
looks incredibly drab, boring, which means it's going to be expensive.
probably.
Wow.
That
He's
is
not-
usually
he's
what
not
they do,
wrong,
isn't
though.
it?
Smoked barbecue.
Okay,
us
always
to a-
smoking.
You're taking us to a barbecue place, Bree?
Okay, no, that
All
looks,
right, you
that
know
looks-
what? Okay.
No,
Okay.
What was that other picture? It looked
looks
like
nice.
it looked
I mean,
boring as fuck.
as
That
much
looks
as I
awesome.
love barbecue, now that I've started to count my calories, I don't
Dude,
want to
barbecue
touch
is
barbecue.
so
It is so
I
high.
don't want to touch.
You
like,
gotta go-
I,
Oh
I
my
would
God.
love to have it.
We're going out of town.
But I have been told by so many people that
You
have
go
moved
with the
here, they're like,
turkey.
they said avoid the brisket.
You go with the turkey.
Oh,
yeah. That's it. Just don't get the brisket. Go
I
with
love
the,
me
the
some pulled
brisket.
pork.
the brisket
Oh my God,
and the
some-
sausage.
And the mac and cheese is always banging.
place?
I'm
It's
down
a-
for that.
it's a-
They also
Co-
got breakfast tacos.
Dude, I almost ordered us breakfast tacos this morning.
God, I love breakfast tacos.
Wild Moonshiner Southern.
That was the very first
Problem
place
is
on this
that
video.
if I really wanted to, I could polish off like 4, 5, 6 breakfast
easily.
tacos.
Yeah, I mean, that
they
ain't
have a
shit, dude.
jalapeno cheddar bacon and egg.
I love that you
I
can.
gotta bring you guys to Paco's Tacos.
Okay.
Ninja ramen.
I mean, we can do that.
Yeah, and we need ramen.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're not near Paco's Tacos.
God damn it, Ruff.
Oh, we have that place.
Japanese whiskey bar.
Whiskey.
I love ramen, dude.
Whiskey.
So yeah, this website's shit. That means the food's gonna be delicious. Look, they don't have a single picture on this website.
Yeah, no,
Not one.
it just says what it is.
Yeah. Yo, they got 5 things. You know it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got 5 things and they got
No,
all
the
that
less
shit written
the
about it.
less like things like restaurants have, usually the better it is.
This
It's-
destroyed me. When I found out that the Michelin star thing was actually the tire company.
Yeah.
Because for years I was like, there's no way, right?
Michelin.
Like, there's no whatever. I was like, there's no way. Like there's no
So
way.
they award them tires?
No, they yes.
Instead of stars, they just get tires?
No,
apparently.
you know,
Hell yeah.
like how it works, right?
No.
So like the amount of stars, essentially what it's saying, like the tires are still involved in the sense of how worth it is the trip.
Oh.
So if you're like a 2-3 star Michelin restaurant, that means it's worth it to travel to go eat there.
Huh. You
Look
know?
up Lucky Land.
Bucky Land?
Lucky.
Oh,
we
dude.
gotta stop
Hey,
at Bucky's on
no,
the way.
yeah, dude, we gotta go
We
get some
gotta
fudge
stop
and
at
pussies.
Bucky's.
Yeah, go to Boosie's.
We will
dude.
pass one too.
Yeah.
for
I'm down to go to
sure.
Boosie's.
Yeah, we go to
It's
pussies,
an
dude.
amusement park. It's about China.
Interesting.
Let's see.
Dude,
Oh,
why'd
it's
you say
temporary
China like Trump?
closed.
You're like, it's like China.
We're gonna go to China in
closed.
Houston.
Never mind.
I can't wait to go to China.
Damn, I saw a really
She
cool.
really did say it.
Like there's a hyphen between the I and the N.
China.
China.
It looked so cool on the TikTok.
Damn, well, they're closed. That sucks.
That does suck.
Lucky Land is closed?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Damn, not so lucky.
Not so lucky.
More like
We could also
unlucky
go, we
land.
could go to the museum.
I mean, y'all want
I
to
would be down. I haven't gone to a museum in
The
probably a
Houston
I'm
Museum.
down to
decade.
do shit.
You guys
I-
want to dine in the dark?
What does
Yeah, that would be
mean?
lit.
They have dining in the dark experiences in Houston.
What does that mean?
You dine in the dark.
It's in the dark.
You
Like how
you
dark?
have to guess what you're eating.
No,
No,
it's
so
that
was like
dark.
this- no, that
No,
was
you wear a face mask.
That's
no.
odd. No, I'm not doing
No,
that.
I don't like
Oh,
that.
that's
Yeah, I'm
like
not
one of
doing
those
that.
like it's supposed to enhance the flavor and everything.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
like
no, that I'm not
that.
doing.
And they're serving you like hot
Unique
dogs. and all
blindfolded?
that cheese.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not. No, not doing that. I'm not putting a blindfold on and eating food.
No, I
that's
want to
like-
go to the Houston Museum of Natural
That reminds
Science.
me of like an American Dad
Or-
episode
is that
where
what
like
it's called?
Roger's testing wine with like a blindfold on, and he was like, it has hints of citrus oak and blah blah blah, and he undoes it. Oh, it's milk.
Yeah, Houston Museum of Natural Science. Of Natural Science. Yeah, that one.
We're going to a museum too.
I'd be down
It
to go to a
looked lit.
museum, bro. We'll get our steps in.
Wait, so are we doing that the last day then?
I mean, we're
Because
there.
we
Yo,
arrive.
that's their big exhibit right now.
Oh,
Death by
Yeah.
natural
no,
causes.
don't need that in my
Yeah.
life.
I'm so down
Don't
for
need
that.
that. Yeah, give me
Yo,
spirits and skeletons.
That's on
No, look,
October
October
26th.
26th.
Lame.
God damn it. We can always go back, I guess.
True.
I'm not 3.5. That's a.
Yeah, I don't need in my life be like, here's what can happen.
Yo,
right?
I am so about that shit.
No.
I
no,
love when
I will-
guys,
I
if
will
I
let
ever get
you
murdered,
go.
just as a heads up,
Wait.
it was Brie.
no. Oh no, I fully assume it was.
Venom, poison, and misfortune are how their taglines for this.
Apparently.
That-
Learn
more.
more.
Wait, what
I
did
mean-
that first sentence say?
Heinous
Oh.
killers or misjudged miscreants. You be the judge of the Houston Museum
No,
of Natural
I'm
Science.
good.
Both lethal exhibit.
I'm good.
What? You watch true crime as much as I do, and that doesn't entice you?
Yeah, but that's something that's not a natural cause. Murder isn't a natural
No, that's
cause.
what you have to just. That's what you have to decide. Was it venom or was it natural cause? Who knows?
Minute Maid Park.
Yeah.
That's a top site in Houston,
That's
really?
the stadium.
That's
Oh, is
where
that
the
the one we're
Astros
gonna be
play,
going
dumbass.
to?
That's where we're going.
Fucking Minute Maid Park.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Well, it used to be Enron until that whole thing.
I mean, I think
right.
it's one of the parks up north is like it's owned by T-Mobile. It's like the T-Mobile Park. Like they just
Yeah.
they literally own the park and they
no,
just
I
change
mean
the
like
name all
the
they
Giants.
fucking want.
The Giants playing AT&T, like the Panthers playing Bank of
I
America.
think Wrigley's the only one that just has been stayed.
A health
Yankee, right?
museum
Yankees?
containing a 27.5-foot intestine.
Wait,
Lit.
what?
What?
The Museum of Health and Medical Science.
Contain. Oh,
A health museum containing a 27.5-foot intestine.
I'm good.
You guys are no fun.
My thing is like, there's got to be some cool shit, right?
beer can house.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I love shit like that.
The beer can house.
Anything cool to look at.
Dude, you got to remember, like, Bree is a boomer.
She really is, dude.
I mean,
y'all want to go disc golfing while we're down
She's the
there? We
most
can go explore the
boomer-ass
nature that they
Gen
have
Z
down
person
there.
I've ever met in my
I'm
life.
just-
They just
So-
talked about how do they get bug bites going to their trash. That's true. Could you imagine what would happen if we in a humid environment with
I
them?
just had to throw it out there because I know it's going to be denied, and this way I can later be like,
That is
anytime
a
Bree's like, you want
cow.
to come over and
I
do this? I'm
tried.
like, oh, did you want to go disc golfing with me? Okay, no, sorry, bye.
That is a cow in a spacesuit.
It is.
You gotta try, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you never know. They might say yes one day.
No, I just
they're
love
never gonna say
learning. I
yes.
love learning.
What am I saying yes to?
Ruff was like, the whole time I was up north, he was like, dude, you move down here, bro. We'll go disc golfing all the time, bro. It'll be great, blah, blah. I moved down here. Been down here for over
He's
6
like,
months.
damn, he found out my
Yeah,
lie.
no,
Haven't been joined one time to go disc golfing.
No, then
all.
I had a 2-year-old who's a psycho.
Dude, take her out there.
Yeah, take her out there.
See,
you realize
this is
we're
the thing
out in
you
nature
guys don't
by
understand.
ourselves.
Yeah, but you guys say that, but this is not. She will not stay still.
That's
has a-
fine.
she has-
We're out in nature.
Yeah, dude.
She has a leash.
We are literally by ourselves.
Yeah.
No one's there to judge you besides someone that we let.
No, I'm
play
not worried.
through.
I don't give a fuck about people judging me. It's that she's nuts.
She has a
Okay.
leash.
So what?
That doesn't help when she's on the ground because she just refuses to be carried or stay within the
then you
leash's
just
range.
lift the leash up off the ground and start walking.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Like-
It is a harness.
you just you don't want to move? Cool. All right, we're just gonna pick you up, and Daddy's gonna act like a crane, and we're gonna keep walking the next
We
area.
also have a wagon.
We have wagon. We have
Yeah, dude.
wagons.
Check out that wagon you're driving,
How about
bro.
this? If Sean comes with us, I'll go.
Sean's already said he wanted to come.
Then
disc golfing.
let's go. Why hasn't he done it?
No, don't you try to
Why
rope
hasn't
him
he
into
done
this
it?
when
Why
he's
hasn't
already
he
said
done
yes.
it? Oh, Sean
he's
said he's
already
done
said
it.
yes.
He said yes, but has he done it yet?
Oh, no.
I'll be
Not
there.
yet.
Give me time.
Don't
Have a great
tempt me.
time, guys.
Oh, don't tempt me.
I'll go get my nails done. While you're
As long
You
as
guys don't do that.
like I know in advance, so I can tell her that I won't be available. I
I
can do
thought
it.
you were taking her.
Huh?
You just said you were taking her.
Okay. I can
Bree
do
said that
too.
this is my time now. She said, wait a second, Eric's creating a way that I get to have me time?
You tried to use the 2-year-old as an excuse,
Yeah.
but then you figured out a way to make it happen. So
Well,
I'm
no,
over here
Why does
planning-
everything in Houston look like
planning my
it
spa
sucks?
day.
It does, right? I was just thinking that actually.
Like, look up some cool shit in Houston.
See, Bree?
I'm
now
trying.
me and you are on the same page.
Yeah, I mean,
Give
What
me
it
a
is
time.
I think
Score
he's
me a
allergic to the
spa
sun.
day.
no,
That's
give
what
me
it
a day
is.
and a time. I'll go. I don't give a
You
shit.
know, click on U.S. News Travel. Let's see what they got for us. A TripAdvisor. Go down. 15 to best. Yeah, there you go. 15 best things to do in Houston.
I'm
Stop.
telling
Pick
you,
a day at a time, and I'll go.
influencers are the way to go here.
Oh, the NASA Space Center.
Houston Ghosts and Hauntings,
Oh,
U.S. Ghost
shit.
Adventures.
Yo, hold up.
Yeah, check that out,
Yeah,
bro.
no. All right, let's open that. Let's see what else we got.
I'm down for the NASA thing.
Trills on wheels? No, oh, that weird thing. That always seemed like hell.
I would love to do like the indoor skydiving thing, but bro, I'm still 310 pounds.
I'm convinced I'll die if I
I'll
do
throw
that.
up.
Yeah, I'm like that shit won't even like probably push me, bro. Like I'll just be sitting there with like a bunch of air around me.
It's just
I'll
like,
be like, oh,
can I get out now?
yeah, it'll be like I'm just sitting there in front of a giant air conditioning unit.
I'm not gonna lie, a museum would be fun though.
I want to go to the True Crime Museum. It's not in Houston, but
Oh, we can go to NRG
at
Stadium.
the Alcatraz True Crime Museum. They've got like Ted Bundy's car there. They've got a bunch of
Do
crazy
the
shit.
Texans play on Houston Sunday?
I mean, do we go to a rodeo? I feel like living in Texas, you have to go to a rodeo at least once in your life.
I want to go to a rodeo
guess.
so
they
bad.
have rodeo. There was a rodeo there. Scroll up.
Well, a rodeo's like you gotta plan that shit, don't you?
You just
We're on
gotta get
different
yourself some
rodeos.
boots and a hat, and you'll fit right
At
in.
it.
Some
What?
shit kickers.
You don't want to wear a cowboy hat?
No.
Why?
Not even if it's made
No,
by the
maybe
TikTok
a
guy with that
cowboy
shit
hat,
that sets him
maybe.
on fire.
I mean, that's different. That
What?
dude's
Yeah.
dope.
What if TikTok guy made you a hat with the fire?
Those aren't cowboy hats, but no, I do want one of those hats.
I love any opportunity to wear my cowgirl boots.
No, if I could get one of those nice fancy hats from that like one of that guy that makes that shit on TikTok, bro, I would wear that hat all the time.
Those are expensive.
Yeah,
hats. I
I
looked
know.
at the price of those.
Well,
hats.
but think
Those are
about it now.
expensive.
Like,
Like,
what, like
no, here's the
$700
thing,
bucks?
I can
No.
actually wear them here now because our freaking couch doesn't come up to here.
Oh yeah.
Your hair, as long as it is, too, you'll look like Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Hell yeah, dude.
We'll just start dressing you in turquoise.
That's the goal. All right, that's Operation Houston. Hunt me down a hat.
Operation Stevie Ray Vaughan is a go.
I mean, don't they make hat? Do they fit hats at Busey's? Bucky's?
It's pussies, dude. Get it right.
Yeah, you gotta get some of those. What are they called?
He's like, I
Beaver
love
nuggets.
UCs.
Are they called beaver nuggets?
Beaver nuggets? Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get some beaver nuggets for the road.
You know, I live like 20 minutes from a Bussies. If you guys want something, I can just go get it for you.
It's about
it's about the
road
experience.
trip.
It's not. Bussies sucks, dude.
You are a fucking liar.
I will die on that fucking hill that Bussies
and you will
sucks.
be incorrect.
I tell you right
It's
now.
literally
Why do you
just a
hate it?
gas station with extra shit.
80%
It's a very
of the
big gas
comments-
station with good tasting food and
Read
snacks.
a book. Get some culture.
80% of
That
the
is-
comments are gonna be telling you how fucking wrong you
I'm
are.
sorry. That is like the most white people shit ever. Is where like we gotta go to the big gas station.
We do.
We do.
It's tradition.
Yeah. That's the
But yeah,
rule.
we're not going to a rodeo.
I love the
we
rodeo.
should plan
We're
a
in
rodeo.
Texas.
We have to plan it. I mean, I might be wrong. I don't think that a rodeo is something you can just show up to and go to.
No, it
is
is.
Is it?
It's
You,
literally
you buy tickets and you go. Yeah.
yeah.
It's not like it sells
It's like
out.
going to a fair.
But
basically.
it still works that way because a lot of shit has changed
Well, no, I
since
mean,
COVID.
you have like local
like,
rodeos,
bro,
and you have
I used
like,
to be able to walk into tattoo places and just be like, I want a tattoo. You can't do that anymore.
You can't.
yeah, but we're
fucking
not
ridiculous.
riding the bull.
Yeah, what if we
we're watching
could?
someone else ride the bull. I don't want to ride a bull, bro. Would you ride a bull?
Would you ride? I don't know. Maybe.
Dude, we would die. Don't even.
Like, because there's
Dude,
no
I
saddle
think
there,
it
dude.
would
It's
be
just
fun.
spine and taint.
I think it would be fun to
No.
see which
No,
one of
my
us.
balls would be destroyed.
like,
I want to see which one of
I'll
us
pull
would
a nut
last
if I strain too
longest
hard to
on a
poop.
mechanical bull.
So what now?
I think it would be funny to see which one of us would last longer on a mechanical bull.
I don't know.
I would be using the length of my limbs to wrap myself around
Wholeheartedly,
it.
I don't know
Eric
which
is a
one of
power
us.
bottom,
I don't
so-
know which one of us would last the longest. I feel like it could be a toss up.
I'm the top heaviest. I feel like I probably wouldn't last that long. Like as soon as
I think
my
it would be
momentum shifted,
interesting.
like it's over.
I feel like you have better grip strength than us. You work out way more. Like you lift weights way more than me and Eric.
Yeah, but sure, but I'm also like 60 pounds heavier than you, and I'm like 80 pounds heavier than you. So, and Bree, I'm probably 2 of Bree.
2.5.
This is crazy
Yeah.
looking. Like what the fuck
No,
is
rodeos
this?
are
I'm 2.5 Brees, but I'm only like 89%
Like what is this? The
Lizzo
Super
now.
Bowl halftime show? Like what?
You
No.
see what I'm? It's like going to the fair, bro.
No, yeah, but that's like a huge rodeo. Like you do know there are just like local rodeos where they're like,
Yeah, but a big
we
one
don't wanna
like
go
that.
oh man,
Dude, he does not look happy. Oh my God.
that was 100% her idea.
Homie does not look happy to be there.
My honey is so amazing.
This is 100% one of those things of like I hate.
They got to
please
see
don't
Joe-
make me take a picture.
Wait,
Like,
wait.
how do you even
But
smile
they
at?
had the rodeo, and Jelly Roll was at the rodeo that
Like,
night.
how is he doing this?
No,
Like,
he didn't want to.
That's
She
like a-
forced him.
Dude,
She
But
forced
like
him.
force your face into that. Like, don't show teeth, but make it so your lips do that. Like, you can't show teeth.
No, he looked like he just got done crying in the bathroom.
this poor couple. You guys are just
No, I'm not knocking the couple. I
harping
feel
on
bad.
their
He's
sweet
horrified.
date.
This poor man.
He does not want to be there.
No, we're not shitting on that, but his looks. We're shitting on the fact that this
He
poor guy is being.
probably
His eyes
loves-
are screaming.
Like,
He
looks like
loves-
he's in
There
pain.
is no happy lines by his eyes.
He
it's
loves
just,
his family,
He's
and
in
he
pain.
is rich with
Yeah,
love.
I'm not saying he does. Like,
No,
I'm not
he
saying there's
absolutely-
anything wrong
no,
with the guy.
no.
He just doesn't want to fucking
No,
be
he
there.
does not
absolutely-
look happy to be
He
there.
absolutely loves his family so much so that he was willing to take that picture that he very clearly didn't want to take.
Yeah.
Like,
Look
you
at
can
that
see,
big
like-
ass cross on his.
You can see the happy lines
Chain.
around her eyes right there on the
She's
left and right
happy.
side. You can
He-
see that the happy
he
wrinkles.
hates
He
every minute
does
of
not
this.
have any
Yeah.
bit of happiness
No,
on his
he's
face.
just wondering what the fucking score is at home.
Oh,
He was like, the Rockets are playing
That
right now, and I
is
miss
sick.
it.
There is fireworks inside the
fucks.
building.
I will 100% go to
There's
that.
That is
fireworks
so
inside
cool.
the building. This
That
is
is-
insane.
No,
That is
that
so
fucks.
Texas.
We got to go to that.
like this.
We gotta
Look
go.
into it. I mean, if it's
screams
available,
Texas.
like we need to.
I don't know when the 2024 rodeo goes on.
These are all in March.
This
I
is
think
all
the other ones were like March
2023.
2023 as well. So I guarantee it's probably just March.
What is a touch?
Holy shit! Look at the horns on that big boy.
Oh,
God
yeah, dude.
damn.
Oh, it's at they do it at the Cowboy Stadium. Okay. Or no, that's the Texan stadium.
What the
Never
Fuck
fuck
the
was that?
Cowboys.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck the Cowboys.
What the fuck?
Why? Why?
For audio listeners,
I love the
this is
internet,
just
dude.
a hamster with a curly mustache in the reviews
And a big nose.
of this rodeo. Like, all right.
Vibes.
I love how it is just
somebody
a bunch
somebody
of rodeo
accidentally
things.
uploaded the full album instead of.
Yo, wait, go back.
What
Like,
is this?
it's like
Hold
going to
on.
a
It's a
fair,
fair.
They just have a
Yeah.
fair outside the rodeo.
Motherfucker, have you ever been anywhere?
Have you been
Yo,
outside?
look at this shit. Look at this
Like,
shit.
what the fuck,
This
dude?
is-
What do you mean?
I
Barbecue.
lived in New York. I have never seen anything
I
like
lived
this
in
before.
Chicago.
This
I've
is-
never seen this before either, but
This-
you can
Exactly.
still assume.
That looks like it smacks. That food looks like it
We-
fucking smacks.
Oh no,
It's-
you know that shit's good as fuck. You know
Yeah.
they got fried Oreos there that are good as fuck.
Well, I'm sorry. Well, hold on. Go back to that mascot. Was that man a pair of pants?
What's that? Oh,
He was. Their mascot is a pair of pants with.
What
with-
the
This is the most
fuck?
Texas thing I've ever
It's a
seen.
pair of brown pants with a blue
Is the,
swirly mustache.
is the mustache
and a
the
helmet.
butt cheeks or is that the front?
That's his stash,
This
bro.
is all- I want to take a picture with him.
Does he have a name? What?
Oh my gosh, they have baby lambs.
Damn, this place is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's supposed to be an A or an
I
R.
believe it looks like it's only in March.
I don't. What is that?
An H
An H
with a hat.
for Houston? I guess
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I like how the H is bow-legged.
What the fuck?
Dude, this is crazy.
2025 rodeo, March 4th through the 23rd.
Hell yeah.
Oh, so it's only for
Yo,
like
so
a
we can
set
go to
period
during
of
my
time.
birthday? I can
this
go to
one
a
is,
rodeo
yeah.
on my birthday?
Let's go to the rodeo for your birthday.
Go to the
go.
rodeo for my birthday. That's America way to do it.
That's
Hell yeah,
perfect.
dude.
You know what I also? What
We're
was that?
planning it early.
What was
We don't
that
have to
other thing
plan
that we
it
were
right
talking
before
about?
this time.
Yeah, right?
we were
no
talking
need for Bree to
about-
choose the
Yeah.
restaurant this time.
Do you think there's
Oh,
a medieval
medieval
times
times.
in Houston?
I don't know. Let's see.
There's one in Dallas.
Is that the thing? Is it in the back?
I don't know. That's what
That's
was
in
popping up.
Dallas. Yeah, it's in Dallas.
Boo,
Oh,
Dallas.
that is the opposite direction. We need to do this.
I need
at
to
some
check out
point.
the Houston Texans schedule and see if there's like any good.
Like, is this good? Like, I don't know.
Games
Like,
coming.
do you think that is it? Do you go out of your way to go to medieval times, or do we just hunt down a
wanna do the
Renaissance
medieval.
fair?
No, fuck medieval times, bro. I want to do the medieval MMA shit.
What?
Medieval MMA.
No,
What
he's
was
right.
it
That
called?
shit
Do you remember-
fucks.
do you
I
remember
don't
what they
remember
said
what
it
it's
was
called,
called?
but that shit fucks.
It's like HEMA or some shit.
Yep. Medieval MMA.
They just
Fuck.
beat the shit out of each other in armor?
Yes. Yes. They just go ham. Dude.
Yeah.
It is awesome. It is awesome. By the way, we still gotta listen to that song. I forgot what it was called.
Oh, not like us.
Bro.
There's an ice skating rink in
No,
Houston
no, no.
outside.
Fast forward it.
There's an outdoor ice skating
Dude,
rink.
the top question on it, just who wants violence?
It won't let me fast forward.
God damn it.
They want you to watch the whole thing.
There is a Texas Ren Fair going on.
But where in Texas? Texas is huge.
Look it up. It's hard to see it on my phone. Look up Texas Ren Fair.
For Houston Ren Fair.
Fazir.
Fazir.
We are not going to be dressed appropriately to go to this, but
Damn.
you know.
Join us this
23
year.
days,
Yo,
another
holy
month.
shit. It's like next month.
Where is this one at?
Good question. I don't
They
know.
have run fairs in Austin.
Where are you? Texas is a big location, sir.
Huzzah!
In Texas.
I know, right? Like, can you clarify here?
I'm seeing Todd Mission.
the fuck is that?
I don't know. Todd Mission, Texas.
I've never even heard of this.
Why does Texas have so many goddamn like first names as
Todd Mission.
yeah, dude?
Todd Mission. Oh,
The
Sherwood.
Sherwood Forest. Okay.
Isn't that from Robin Hood?
Yes.
Where they talking about Sherwood Forest?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
There's a butterfly museum.
Wait. Over 150 live performances. Is this just
Yeah.
on at all times?
I don't know.
This
Is it like a Saturday market type of deal?
open
Open
weekend.
It's like a
weekends from
weekend
March to
thing.
April.
Damn.
Damn, so not even close.
No pets. There's a butterfly museum.
Butterfly museum? What is
Yeah.
a butterfly museum?
Look it up.
Pretty sure it's self-explanatory.
It's like a butterfly, like a sanctuary, where you like go in a room and then you're just filled with butterflies.
and you can eat as many as you want.
Oh, I'm gonna see. My problem is I'd smack the shit out of them if they got in my face. And I feel real bad afterwards.
I think they
Dude,
would
can you
kick you
imagine
out.
we go to a butterfly sanctuary and Eric just fucking kills
Judo
butterfly-
chop.
Dude, when a butterfly lands
good
on
to
you.
know. Don't bring Eric. Jesus
Well,
Christ.
it's like, well, it's now down to
don't have a
2
website.
owners because the other one's
Look
in
at the
prison
photos.
I killed a
for butterfly murder. They took it real personal.
We could pull the Gen Z thing and record myself doing it and post it to social media.
Yeah, that's the real Gen Z smart thing to do is just record the evidence of you
just
committing
looks like a-
crimes.
I
just
saw
looks
a
like a
video
park.
of
I
them
watched
in a
a video
room
of someone
I think
throwing
it's in the museum.
They threw a
maybe.
pipe bomb down a toilet
What?
and they recorded themselves doing it.
Of course they did.
And they recorded it
Unbelievable.
exploding and going back in afterwards. And you're like, you realize you're supposed to do this
not the same
and
thing.
not
Yeah.
post it, right?
Nah,
Like-
dude. Nah, like kids have a full inability to not rat themselves out now.
They really don't.
Yeah.
The
Like,
internet
bro,
has
like
destroyed things.
the people I did shit with as a kid, we would take that shit to our graves.
now they just record
Now
everything.
they literally record it to show people.
Or you say when there's no issue, like when our senior prank was forking and knifing the entire lawn of the high school. We didn't do that,
That was insane that people did that.
bro. It was wild. It was a long night of drugs and alcohol, but we accomplished it.
And fork in the
And
choir.
fork in the grass.
Billy, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Y'all are dope.
Go fork yourself.
Yeah,
Be the joy.
go fork yourself, and we're gonna hunt down
Next time we'll
museums and maybe
Tell you
Renaissance
about
fairs.
our Houston trip.
Yeah.
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 Update. Did we
Yeah.
die? Did Eric kill a butterfly? Find out next week on Dragon Ball Z. Bye.